We're here with Kate Themel at Makerspace at SAQA Fiberlandia conference. Kate, why don't you tell me a little bit about how you guys came up with the idea for the Makerspace?
Well, it started at the last conference. We asked some students and maybe future SAQA members what they thought of the conference and what they might like to see from SAQA. And one of the ideas was that they really wanted to have hands-on learning, and they'd like to sit with our SAQA members and have them show these students and next generation quilters, fiber artists, the traditional skills of sewing, knitting, quilting, whatever. So that's where the idea started from, and Martha Wolf said, why don't we try to do a makerspace? And the idea of a makerspace is really just an open play area where people share materials, they share their knowledge, talk to each other, and you can pick and choose what you want to learn, or you can be a maker and a teacher. You can share what you know and learn from other people. So
it's an opportunity to explore and gain further knowledge about our techniques that are available for art quilters.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. So what type of stations do you have for demonstration?
Well, starting from the entrance, we have Carol Zayagos, who is a local artist from Oregon, and she's doing traditional Japanese hand stitching, which is called sashiko. We have Georgia French, who is doing needle felting by machine. We have a couple of representatives from Jacquard Products who are doing some fun dyeing techniques. Then we have Betty Busby, who's world known. She's doing mixed media, surface design, crayons, things like that. Right here we have Laura Jaskowski, and she's working on miniature landscapes that are fused with strips of colored fabrics. Then over here, Nancy Turbot is working with fabric markers and pens, and she's showing how she enhances her designs and adds detail and fine lines to her work with markers and pens, and then she uses that also to stitch on top of. And then finally we have Joan Dyer, who is demonstrating how to do curved piecing, which she uses a lot in her work. And we have some sewing machines that were on loan so people can try it out for themselves.
That's wonderful. And are you hoping that we can make a makerspace a regular fixture at SAQA conferences?
I do, because I think as quilters, as fiber artists, we want to get our hands in the fabric, and we're inspired by each other. So at the conference, we get all these ideas, and we really just want to get our hands on something and make something. So I think it should be part of every conference to get some playtime, some relaxing social time. It's also creative activity. And we have, from our own members, we made a call out for donations of fabric and doodads and books and things, and we were overwhelmed with the response. We had so many donations that we want the conference goers and the makers to take some of this home with them. So make things and take more things home so you can have ideas and try things out with no pressure. Free fabric.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate your time, and I hope it's a big success.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Joan Dyer. I'm demonstrating curved strip piecing. Take a couple pieces of fabric, and I'm going to sew them together with a gentle curve. First, I overlap the two by about an inch with the right sides up. And then take my rotary cutter and cut a gentle curve. And flip the right over the left, and we'll take it to the machine and sew it together. Now I'm going to put it under the machine, take a couple of stitches. Put the top piece in my left hand, bottom piece in my right hand, and move it back and forth so that the fabric enters under the presser foot at with the edges together. My eye stays right there so I can watch that fabric go under the foot. And just start sewing, moving my hands back and forth so that I maintain a 1/4 inch seam allowance. And in about 15 seconds I've sewn at least 10-12 inches of a curve. And it's done. And we press it, and we have a nice curved strip.